Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. The Australian dollar struggles to extend Thursday's strong rally towards the 67-cent zone. Along with that, a 2-week high and retreats from the resistance near the 60-day simple moving average. With the US dollar rebounding, it raises much of Thursday's losses following the Federal Reserve's 25 base point rate cut. It now settled at 105 figure. Looking to this week, the RBA Governor will participate in the State of Economy panel discussion at the Australian Securities and Investment Commission's annual forum in Sydney, which will be closely watched. Along with this, last week the Reserve Bank of Australia kept interest rates on hold at 4.35% as expected and continues to hold a neutral stance. With a slightly quieter start this week due to the US being on holiday for Veterans Day, the market will be looking closely to the release of the US CPI data, which could give potential implications for the Federal Reserve's policy and interest rate decision, with much talk of a 25 base point rate cut in December. So with a weaker play starting for this week, the market looks back towards that key level of 65.1015, which is likely to anticipate another rejection. And if so, let's not cancel out the topside call at the moment of 67.1020, where the 60-day moving average is, as I still feel a challenge awaits there. It's likely to be quite a challenging week with the whipsaw price action that we're seeing, but nevertheless, with the base holding around 65 cents and the top side around 67, let's see if the market can see bargain hunters return and then see take profit emerging towards the top side. As I mentioned, with the dollar index rallying back to 105, the euro took heavy casualties and now focuses on the downside level, which is seen around 106.60-65. I do anticipate a bounce from there and eventually see the market look back towards that topside area around 108. And let's not forget the topside call still remaining around 110. Moving into the weaker play, the dollar yen still holds a bearish sentiment, but still awaits the confirmation, and that is a break of 152.65. A close beneath there will give further scope towards 149 and reassess. Sterling also weaker as the dollar bounces and now looks back towards that key level seen at 128.4050, where I anticipate a bounce. And if so, could see the move back towards the region of 129.60 and on towards 131. Having taken the trend line, the market went back to retest this level twice and found supply once again. And given the fact the technicals are broken down, may see a weaker play to the start of this week towards the region of 2,660 to 2,650. But with that being said, I'm still not ruling out the topside call, which could eventually reach 2,710.12 and a break above there lead on towards 2,750 to 2,800. Wrapping up with oil, the market gave up its gains above $72 a barrel and now looks slightly weaker to the start of this week, which could see anywhere towards $66 a barrel. But that being said, the market may again find demand as we recently saw, and therefore could see a bounce on towards the region of 72 to 74 reassess. Well, that's a wrap. Thank you for joining me. As always, look out for the intraday report, and I hope you enjoyed the great start to the day.